Open it. Don't move.
Imagine being at home in the middle of the day. Somebody shows up looking like a regular delivery driver, and within 7 minutes, 3 members of your family are gone, and the whole thing was caught on cameras inside the house.
This is the scene captured by the interior surveillance camera. Jorge Rongueos, 20 years old, heard the knocking sound and went over to check the situation. At this moment, Alonzo and the other two seemed to think there was no one inside the house. They had already prepared to leave. However, Jorge was stopped by the ones who came out. If Jorge had come out 1 minute later, the course of fate would have been changed.
Hey, check it out. Come on, don't move. Don't move.
This is when my stomach dropped, because now you realize that that box, that uniform, all of it was just a ploy to get through the door.
Hey, turn around. You turn around. You turn around. You turn Una pistola, viejo.
This is the surveillance footage from the bedroom. We can see 42-year-old homeowner Shannon Gergovs. She is lying on the bed and using her phone. Beside her are her 2 children, both under the age of 5. This is a reconstituted family. Halger is the child of Shannon and her ex-husband. The 2 young children are from Shannon and her current husband Mario. After the suspect entered the room, he controlled Shannon and forced her to hand over the family's possessions. Meanwhile, on the other side of the house, Omari was holding a weapon and was controlling the male owner, Mario.
Don't move.
Yeah, hurry up.
No, just hold it. Open. This ain't all the man.
Please don't like that's all the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
Okay.
That's all we have. Oh my God, that's all we have. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. That's all we have. Oh my God.
Go get it.
That's all we have. Oh my God, that's all we have.
Don't move.
At this moment, Mario was worried about his wife and children. He tried to resist, but he was shot in the head by Omari.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
The robbers clearly didn't believe that Shannon had handed over all her belongings. They used guns to force Shannon to return to the bedroom and compelled her to open the closet to search for more cash and valuable items. However, when they realized that there was nothing they wanted in the closet, the robbers did not choose to leave. Instead, they committed even more cruel acts.
This is truly tragic. 3 people have lost their lives in a matter of minutes. A mother, her husband, and her 20-year-old son. And those babies were still inside that house.
This scene is extremely heartbreaking. The young child didn't even know what had just happened. After the 3 robbers succeeded in their theft and quickly drove away from the scene. The deafening gunshots drew the attention of the neighbors. The neighbors immediately called the police. A few minutes later, the police arrived at the scene.
Eventually, all 3 of these guys were convicted of first-degree murder. Alonzo was sentenced to life without parole in 2025, and the other 2 were both sentenced to life without parole in January of 2026. So they're never getting out. But what gets me about this story is we always say don't open the door for strangers, but somebody standing there in a delivery uniform holding a package, that's something most of us see all the time. And this entire family's life changed in about 7 minutes. So I want y'all to do something in these comments. What's your number one rule for keeping your home safe? Is it cameras, alarms, dogs, just not opening the door? Whatever it is, drop your best home security tips down below, because somebody reading these comments might actually learn something that helps save their life.